everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of FS22 here on the Angel Mountain map by Old Man 102. Oh. Well, let's see where we left off. Well, let's get you going. Still working on this damn sunflower field that we bought. Let's get you going. I'm gonna assume we bought this field. Yeah, 22. And then we're gonna get you going. Get our sugar beets in the ground so we can get sugar going. Alright, so we got 3 workers going. Let's see. What else do we need to do? Let's go through our factories real quick. Workers we're working on. Apiary is running. The barrels are full, but we don't need them right now. Compost is empty. Got 4,000 liters. And we're making water. So we're going to start stealing the water from the compost machine. We need to water things. Dairy factory is not up and running yet. Yeah, it ain't running yet. We gotta buy the cows yet, but I gotta have food to give them. We're full of cornmeal almost, but it's out of corn, I believe. Yeah, it's out of corn. Okay, got some silage we can sell off if we need it. Hen house is doing good. Making ice cubes. That's good. Mammoth Mill looks pretty good now. Everything is full. So that's good. The only thing we're not making is sacks because we don't have any. Oh, we do have plastic. Oh, yeah, let's. What am I missing? Why is it going red? Oh, it's out of space. Alright, so. And the sacks usually go here, but they go somewhere else too, to another factory. Alright, so. What we're going to do is, since we have this here, let's go, because I believe we bought the other piece of property where we're going to lay down some factories. Right? Yeah, 43. Okay. Let's go mow some grass while our workers are doing their thing. And didn't get a chance to get in here off camera, so I'll have to take the roller down. Actually, let's do that right now before we get started in this. Let's get that roller down there. And I believe you are done emptying? Yeah, you're done. So you can sit there for a few minutes. Alright, we need this. Thank God we ain't got to travel far with them, but far enough. But I hope everybody's having a good day today. It is the 19th of July as I record this. We got back a couple hours ago from Darien Lake. Mowed my yard since it was nice out real quick, and now I'm going to jump on and do a couple videos because I got to take my wife to Buffalo tomorrow, and then I got to stop and see my mom, do her grocery shopping, and let my son spend some time with his niece. And by the time I get back home, I probably won't get a chance to get back on this, so I am trying my damnedest to keep up with videos and keep up with work. And like I said, if I fall behind, I apologize in advance. Just got a lot on my plate right now and got a lot going on. We're supposed to be in court Tuesday, but we're not going to make it because I can't take off work. So this video will drop August 1st. As I say, I'm not too far behind, but I'm behind because I still gotta do Saturday and Sunday's video yet, and I'm already on August 1st. And I still gotta do PB Rivers, and that's an hour and a half video. So I'm gonna do these two. I'm gonna get them uploaded, and then when they're uploaded, I'm gonna see if I can record the other two. The Farmer and Supermarket Simulator, which I'm in love with. Things are taking off at work, and we're gonna be busy. Thursday's going to be an interesting day because I don't know if we're working Thursday or Thursday night. I'm in a different truck, so I got a couple days to learn it and learn how the slump gauge is going to work. I'm getting tired of driving junk trucks, that's for sure. I'm about to go. I think this winter I'm going to start scoundering and looking for another job. I'd like to get in with the town of Bolivar or even the town of Wellsville or something like that. But I had to give my other truck back because it wasn't ours. We borrowed it from Bath. They hired a driver. Jamestown's got a new driver starting Monday, a girl. We're all taking bets and thinking she ain't gonna last long. So, and Friday we worked 13 hours. Well, I worked 13 hours because we had a bridge pour and it was nothing but a nightmare. So, then I had to come back to our plant and grab a load and take it to Cuba for Boom. He is officially done at the lake, thank God. Guy told me he's done after this. L.C. Whifford's gonna finish it up. He hires a pump truck, but he don't hire the right pump truck, and they fight with the hose and move it around. And by the time we pump it, I could start at the top with a 7. By the time we get it down to him, it's like a 5, like a 4 or 5. So it's like, what are you gaining, Corey? Hire a real pump truck. But he's so freaking cheap, he'll do anything to save $1. He was supposed to go at 10 o'clock in the morning, but me and Jamie were still out in Jamestown on the bridge. And like Larry will tell you, that bridge is priority. No, that bridge is not priority. You're making it your own priority to get it, to make them guys happy, but them guys are getting so frustrated with Heidelberg that I wish they'd just pull the plug and say, oh, we're going elsewhere for concrete. Yeah, to go to JMI and see if they can get it any better. Well, that'll piss Larry off if they yank the plug. You know, it sucks when you show up and the loads are getting rejected and you can't get, and you don't have the manpower to do it because we don't have the trucks to do it. He wants to do almost 400 yards the next time. We ain't got them trucks to do that. That's like 5 loads apiece. You figure 5 loads apiece at 50 yards times 6 trucks, that's only 300 yards. If everything went right with the loads and the air cooperated, it wouldn't be a problem, but the air and the material just would not cooperate. It kept spiking. But hey, whatever, man. Alright, I think our planter is on this field. 24. If I believe so. Yep, he is. So we'll set this guy up and then we're going to go mow some grass. Ooh, are them two going to interfere with each other? Ooh, awfully close. Huh? Let's get this unfolded. see. Yeah, we'll start right about here. That looks good. Alright, so. We'll finish unloading him. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're almost done. You're almost done too. We'll have all the fields bought and all that, but I want to start putting other factories on and start filling them and see what they're going to need. That's the purpose of mowing this little piece of grass over here. We're going to make this our industrial park where all the factories are going to be. Then if we have to double a factory, we will, or triple a factory, we will. Alrighty. We'll just have to guess where we own and where we don't own. The property lines are not going to show like they do on 25. So. Oh, I got the wrong wagon. Shit. I don't need this wagon. Oh shit, now we're gonna be hung up. Aren't we? Nope, we're not. Okay. Shoot, now we're gonna be hung up on that light pole. I want the loading wagon. This is what I want. Ain't picking grass up with this one. Alright, we're cutting across the field. Alright. Let's grab the right wagon this time. Oh, up the mountain we go. I guess I gotta pay attention. No, I'm not gonna scratch the video. Just mistakes happen. We're all human. Alright, where is my loading wagon at? Probably not even. Probably hooked to a tractor somewhere and I never brought it back to the farm. Oh, it's right where it's supposed to be. Alright. Drop you there. I don't feel like putting you away. Let's grab you. Okay, now my question is down here because our plow's almost done. What are we doing with the two fields? Carrots and what? Carrots is in one. Yep. Right? Okay, so what's in the other one? Rice? No. Did he do lentils? Yes. We're gonna plow that field under. That's what we're gonna. Yeah, we'll plow it and replant it with a root crop. Well, we're gonna plant carrots, cabbage, and onions down there. Is what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut across the field again. And we're gonna. This is clover, but I think we're just gonna turn it into grass and put more animal pens over here. Alright, let's try this again. Now that we have the right wagon, now maybe we can get something done. It's been a long week at work, guys. And I got my granddaughter living with me too, who's 13 years old and driving me absolutely insane. Between me and my wife. Alright, let's unfold you. Lower you, get you started. Let's unfold you. Start you, get you lowered. Alright, let's mow some grass. Keep an eye on our workers too. Let's see, where do you think whereabouts is our property line? Oh, let's see how close we are. Oh, auto save. Or do I own all the way to the field? That would be nice. Come on, auto save. I do, I own all the way to the field. Alright, so that answers that question. Shouldn't take long to mow this. Probably most of the episode, but not much more we can do, guys. We got field work going on, but we got workers doing it, so we can do this. I can't hire a worker to do this. This is only going in the silo for more sheep. Alright, so let's do this. Let's park this here for a minute. Alright, you are not done. Obviously you had missed some. So we are gonna finish you we're gonna finish you. That's probably what he means, going to the city. So his mommy that means mommy's moving to the city with Tom. Alright, let's set you off. Alright, so sugar beets, cotton, carrots, we have peanuts, cranberries, garlic, wheat. Let's see. Rice, onion, red cabbage is what we're looking for. We'll get these guys switched on, and then we're gonna go back to our hard mowing our grass. Alright. Alright, you are done. So let's move you to the next field. The carrots we're gonna leave, but this one over here we're gonna plow under. Field. This is our last field to get plowed under. No, the question is, what you done? Did this field get rolled? Did it? Or does it need rolling? Needs line. I'm not worried about that. Did it get rolled? Did I come down here and roll it? Or didn't I plant this field? Let's see. I don't think I planted this field. Shuts the need line off. And I know it needs, I don't think I planted it. I don't think we did either. I think it was already planted. That's why we bought it. Yeah. Alright, so let's go here. Enter vehicle. Alright, let's jump back to our mower. You're go figure. You would screw up, so before you do that, let's do this. Is there enough room for him to turn around down here? So let's throw a headland on here real quick. Throw a headland on here real quick, and then we'll set him up on a worker. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to my channel. Tell your friends, tell your family members. I don't care if you watch my videos or not. I just want the subscribers. Alright, let's get back to our mowing. If you haven't already too, check out Old Man 102. Check out DJ Go Ham. Check out Clutch Simulation. Check out Farmer Cop. Oh, what's my other girlfriend up to? She's up in South Buffalo. Yeah. Check out Farmer Cop. Check out Farm Sim Guy. Check them all out, guys. If you want to, I'll leave the link in the video below. Also, check out. Yeah, what's it gonna cost me to do a screenshot here? Can I do a screenshot? Let's see. Take screenshot. Did it take it? Oh, let's take another one just to be on the safe side. Alright. Alright. Alright, mowing some grass. It ain't gotta be perfect, guys. We're gonna put factories over here. We'll put them down as we need them. Now, somebody did make a GPS for this game. It's a mod, but I never downloaded it. I never tried it out. I don't know how it even works. This winter I might play around with it. I'll download it and play around with it for a little bit. So, I have to wait and see. Like I said, we're gonna put this grass in the silo for the sheep. The reason why I want to get it mowed and get it knocked out of here. Look at that, beautiful. Make some more laps. Our workers are hard at work doing our field work for us. We're doing our field work. I was thinking this winter of doing an off-the-wall series. We're going to do it on FS15 though. We're going to use one of the basements, but we're just going to use it for, we're going to build a big dairy farm is what we're going to do. Yeah. And we're going to run a huge dairy farm on FS15 on the West Hill Bridge map. Now, what I was thinking about doing was, and because I'm on PC and I can do this, was going in and fixing the file and taking like a big loan out. Now what I mean is we're going to pretend like we borrowed the money from the bank. And every Friday in game day, because we'll keep track of the days, we'll say every month we got to pay some of that loan back. And what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll minus it out of the file, so we act like we paid the bank back is what we'll do. We'll borrow enough money to get a small dairy farm going, just to get us on our feet and to just like you would in real life. That's all. You know, in real life you go to the bank, you ask to borrow money. You know, I want to invest in a dairy farm. And we're going to pretend like that we did that, because the game was only going to let us borrow so much, so I'll have to cheat some of it in, which I can in the file. And like I said, once we sleep tonight and there comes a new month, we'll pay some of that back. So, but we're gonna, no cheating. We're gonna mow grass, we're gonna rake it, we're gonna tether it, we're gonna bale it. You know, we're gonna do everything the old-fashioned way like real farmers do. We'll put silage in a bunker. We'll put grass or chaff into a bunker. We'll pack it down, get all the air out of it, and then we'll put the cover on it so it can do its thing and it'll bake, and that'll be our silage. And then we'll mow grass you know, we'll bale it and give them grass or hay. And of course, we'll plant some crops to get some straw like wheat, barley, stuff like that. So I don't have any mods for FS15, and I don't think I can get any this being this late because the game is over 10 years old now. And that's when I discovered farming. See, I bought another farming game, but the controls I just couldn't get down. They weren't. I still have it on a CD-ROM drive, but then I come across this one. I come across this from watching Nick the Hick on YouTube. I'm like, wow, this is a really cool game, and he said, I started watching his YouTube videos, the Let's Plays. And this is when I was on the road and had nothing to do, and I'd just lay in my bunk and watch them. I'd fall asleep watching them and forget where I left off. So when I came in off the road, my wife was still working at the time. I was like, man, I need to go get a laptop. I need to buy this game. I want to play it. So this was when I was by myself for a while. So I had the TV all hooked up in my truck and the PS3 all hooked up, this is why. And then I started watching Nick, and it's like, man, I really love this game, but I can't get I can't get any of the mods on. They're PC only. Oh, bought a PC. I still have it. By the time I discovered it and started playing it, FS17 had already been out. I'm like, shit. Now I'm really behind. Now I'm behind schedule. Alright, I'm playing 15. Now I need to save money to get 17 so I can start playing that. And when I discovered that with Nick is when I come across a map called Factory Farm by Nightcop 34, who's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I used to watch his YouTube channels and watch him build, do stuff to the map. And I'm like, yeah, this is really cool. But I never could get into modding because I was never home. I was always on the road, didn't have access to internet, so I was like, I can't get into modding. And then all of a sudden 19 come out, but I was content with playing 17 still because I was in love with it. Now if you go back through my channel, you'll find videos from 17 that I started. But we're going to start a new series this winter. So and now that I have the space, this winter I can really pump out the videos and just put them in a folder. And I'll label them, this is for this week or this month. And I always put the date at the end of my video so I know what day they gotta be released on YouTube. I couldn't do that this past winter because I didn't have the terabyte. All I had was my hard drive and it was stuffed full. I got a terabyte and I probably put a dent in it. So, and I want to get back into American Truck Simulator because I have the shifter and I want to get it all working again. Even if I got to reorder the black box that the shifter goes on. But I think I'm going to order something a little different. So, I gotta play catch up with that. I gotta get that downloaded. I'll probably download that this week and find out exactly what I all gotta buy to get it caught back up. I know I'm behind a few DLCs with states, so it ain't playable right now because you need the DLCs. Because I have the coast to coast map, and I'll have to look for that update. I'm sure that's been updated. So, but yeah, I love playing that game, even with the shifter. I have the pedals, and I have the steering wheel we'll do more iRacing because I want some seat time in the late models. So yeah, I want to get into the supers and the pros. I don't have time during the summer. I'm lucky I can get what I got done on my YouTube schedule, guys. Just be thankful I get this done, because if I don't have time for this, you guys don't have nothing. And I know I only got 22 people that watch my videos, but you know what? Then 22 people look forward to watching my videos. And if I can't get videos out, they're gonna leave and go elsewhere. So, and I want that. I like entertaining you guys. Alright, I suppose we should check in on our workers, huh? To see how they're doing. Let's see. Yeah, they're all still working. That's all it counts, as long as they're still moving. Even the roller? No, even the roller's moving. Alright, that's all it counts. Took my granddaughter today to Darien Lake with a friend and her mother. Mindy didn't do much. She kind of like Les. Don't ride no rides with the kid. I went on one water ride. That was it. And I rode Lazy River with my wife, and that was it. I don't know, just it's kind of blah with my wife having health issues. It's kind of been a blah summer. We really haven't had much. So I don't know. Next weekend I got to tear the Jeep apart, so I'm gonna start that Friday. I got company coming Saturday morning to visit me for a couple hours. That I know, as far as I know, I do. Unless something comes up and they can't make it. And then back to working on the Jeep. I get to put rotors all the way around, brakes, calipers on the back, rotors on the front. I got to get new pads all the way around. So pads are warranted, so I'm not worried about it. I fixed the right rear because it was metal to metal, but I'm not gonna put them pads back on because they're gonna be chewed to hell, and they're just gonna ruin my new rotor. So I gotta go over and I'll have to go over and spend $100 and get new pads. I'll get reimbursed when I take the old ones back and get the warranty back. So probably do that Friday on the way home from work. Alright, look at that. We are done. Yay! Still dump this in the silo. Alright, we're probably going to have to mow this again before we can put factories down. We don't have a lot of money to put factories down. So, but at least it's done for now. I'll mow it a couple more times. And we'll still mow it even though because we're not going to, usually I stick all the factories down once, but we're going to stick them down one by one. Once I find out what order they're supposed to go in or what, you know. So, and we still have a cornfield to get picked. Because I need that for cornmeal. And I think I need it for pigs too. Not sure. Oh, Oh, I bet. Oh, slow her down before we lose control. Alright, let's get you dumped. Alright. Alright, now I can get a drink of pop. Oh, that dumps in there. Let's check on our TMR machine. Let's see if we got enough yet. Because crude oil is good, diesel is good, we're making dye, seeds, fabric we're not making. Oh yeah, we're still making fabric, but we're out of wool. We're going to turn those into clothes. That's going to be the first factory we put down. Here's our TMR machine. 95,000, not a lot yet, so we got to let that run for a little bit. Wash plants are back and running. Water plant is full of water, of course. Earthworm is not run yet because we don't have any clean fill. Or is that what we emptied out? No, washstone is what we emptied out, right? Auto save. Washstones. Yeah, we emptied the washstones out. So we got 1,000,000 liters of clean fill, plus we're gonna have, I think we're gonna have clean fill up here too, aren't we? Yeah, only 130,000. So, let's put you away, get you unfolded. Put you away. And then I think what we're going to do is how are these guys doing on food? Still got 6,000 liters. Okay, making me eggs? You guys making me some eggs? Oh yeah, look at that. Making me some eggs. Look at that. Eggs. Alright. Alright, so what we're gonna do, this spinnery is out of wool. Do we have any wool? We don't have a lot, do we? Yeah. Got quite a bit of wool we can run down. Alright. So you're still going. You're still going. You are done. Change you to onion before I forget. Oh, alright, by it. Damn it. Let's try that again. Onion, alright. You're going over to the next field. And we're not going to start this. probably not gonna start this until we sleep the night because it's gonna take us the rest of the day, in-game day, to get the other 2 fields rolled. Okay, so we're not gonna start that. Let's drop this. Actually, no, we don't need that. What I need is the semi. And you're down here. Alright. So, let's see. Any tractors? You're not. I think I already looked around here, didn't I? Any tractors hiding around here? I think we already took a peek around here. We did. Yeah. Alright, so there's none hidden here. Okay. Just checking. I could go on the XMI file and find them all, but I'm not gonna. That's cheap. We'll come across them as we play. Alright, let's dump you in here. That's 4 million liters. And you are caught up, or no? What happened? What happened? How come I never finished? Alright, let's jump in the tractor. We gotta go finish, gotta finish planting that. That had what in it? What did we plant in that? Oh, sugar beets. That's what we put in that field. Sugar beets, yep. Well, double check, but I'm pretty sure it was sugar beets. Alright. Let's cruise over real quick. We'll go down and fix this field real quick. Now we'll check the plow. The plow might be done. Well, I gotta wash my screen. My TV. I gotta get some glass cleaner tomorrow. I knew I should have went all the way to the end, but I didn't. My bad. Let's just double check, make sure. Got sugar beets, alright. Alright, just checking. Wonder why I didn't. I don't have an answer, guys. The game does this sometimes. On certain fields. I don't have an answer. If I did, I'd be the miracle worker and be able to tell you exactly what happened, but I don't know what happened. It's always done this on fields. Welcome to Farming Simulator. That's all I'm going to tell you. Alright, I don't want to hit what I already rolled. That means I'll have to re-roll it. And I know when I have to re-roll that. So. Now I better check the other one too. Make sure everything got planted correctly. Alright. Alright, now I think we're done. Alright, now we can let this folder up. Of course you're not done, but once we're here, let's just hold you up real quick in case the train comes through. No, we're not done. Being I was fooled again. Alright, let's check the other field real quick. But guaranteed it did it. Yep, see it did right here. Well, let's go check it real quick. Shouldn't have, because that's where I started. Let's get that. Let's go here, actually. Doesn't show anything planted. Interesting. Itty bitty, puppy and a horn dog. You're not getting none. No. You're not getting laid. No, baby. You don't need none. Sorry, Tig. She don't need it. Sorry, bad for her health. Sorry, bad for her health to have sex. Alright, so if we have time, we'll plant this field next episode. Alright, let's go fix our fuck up. Hey, Fluffy. You can't get her pregnant, thank God. We'll fix that. Where the hell's my roller at? There it is. Well, I wanted to. Well, we're still gonna. I'm gonna jump back in the tractor. We're gonna take it right down there where we just mowed, so I can. I want to put the spinnery down so we have a place to take our fabric. So next episode we gotta take wool down to that. We'll pick the fabric up. We'll take it over to make clothing, and then we can sell the clothing off. So here's my game plan. If we go in here, we go here, go to construction, production, and we're gonna find old man's spinnery. That's exactly what we're gonna find. Composter, hen house, slaughterhouse, ice house. I mean, right here. This is. No, we don't want that. I want the tailor. That's what we want. We're looking for the tailor house. Alright, so let's skip those. It ain't gonna be none of these. Okay, so let's start here. Tailor. He's going alphabetic order, so let's see. Woody's mini shelter in the house. Old man's pantry, produce refinery, still slaughterhouse, slushy, smokehouse, smokers, soda factory, solar bar, Sparky spinning mill. Here's something. There it is. That's the only tailor he's got? Tailor shop? Yep. Alright, how much is this bad boy? Well, we need dye. We got boxes, we got coal, we need dye, so... let's go throw it down. Real quick. Let's get it down. Let's follow the river. Actually, let's follow the river. As we follow the river. Let's go over on this side. Follow this path down. There's the railroad tracks. So we went too far. Because here's the refinery. There's that. Let's see, here's the mining. I think where the fuck I gotta think where I'm at right now. Oh, it's just a stone mine. Okay. Yeah. Straight down this way. But we gotta be on this side of the river, that I do know. Yay, we found it. Alright, here we go. This is where we mowed our grass. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start right here. Let's spin you this way. No, let's spin you this way so you're facing the road. And let's put you right here. Oh, bam, look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Now, let's go into landscaping. Let's go to paint. And I believe asphalt? Is that what this is? Yep. Okay. What we're gonna do is, let's see. It's gotta be dump station here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some roadways around this. So first of all, let's do the scuba. Alright, let's do that. Okay. Now to build our roadway. So now let's put a little parking lot like out front here. Okay, that looks good. Alright, that will work. Alright. Alright guys, we're an hour in. I'm going to call the episode here. I am Farmer Brian. Please smash that like and subscribe button on your way out. And you guys have an awesome day.